Hello and welcome to another episode of Daily Reflections. Pastor Sean coming to you from our house here in Sonoraville. Sister Stephanie and I are out here on the front porch today with all three of our grandchildren. They are playing out in the yard and they have a very simple tool that they're playing with. It's a slingshot is basically what it is, and they have a little toy that goes on the slingshot. There's a good picture of it right there, and it's called a rocket copter. Picked it up a couple of years ago for nearly nothing, and it's a basic toy that you slingshot up into the air. It's got a whistle on it. As it goes up, it whistles, and when it comes back down, it spins with a tail wing, and it's about as basic of a toy as you can possibly have. And they're out here laughing and cutting up and shooting that thing up in the air and watching it come back down, and they're chasing it all over the yard and everything. And now they've shot one in the bed of my truck. And so they're going to try to get it out of the bed of the truck there. But when I was watching them playing today, I got to thinking about childlike faith and how our faith, sometimes we try to over-exaggerate what it means to have faith. Faith is just believing God. And I'm sitting here and I'm watching these kids play, and I'm watching, all three of them are running around here in the front yard, and my question is this: when I tell them something, do they believe it? 99 times out of 100. If I tell them the sky is blue, they go out and look for a blue sky. If I tell them the grass is green, they go out and look for a green grass. If I tell them that we're going to Dairy Queen to get ice cream, buddy, they don't forget it. They hold me to that because they believe everything that I say. That's what God is trying to tell us. He's trying to show us that we need to have a childlike faith. When He says it, let's just believe it. Trust that He's going to do what He says He's going to do. Believe that He's going to do what He says He's going to do. And when we do that, our faith will be made whole. Our faith will be honored because God is looking for those who just believe. Yes, we're going to Dairy Queen, and they hang on to it. Yes, we're going to go outside and play, and they hang on to it. Whatever we tell them, they believe. And it should be the same way with the Father. When He says in His Word that I want you to be in good health, we should expect to be in good health and believe that God is going to heal us when we get sick. When He says that I would that you be in good health and prosper, when times come in that we have an abundance, we need to thank God for the abundance that has come in. And when times are scarce, we need to thank God that He takes care of us in those lean times as well. We are in a world right now where everything is measured, everything is checked out, everything is looked at down to the most minute detail. But our faith can be the size of a grain of mustard seed, the smallest seed on the earth. It can be the size of a grain of that, not even the whole mustard seed, just a grain of the seed of a mustard seed. And we can say to the mountain, be removed and cast into the sea, and the mountain will get up and move. We can say to this tree, pluck yourself up and go cast yourself into the river, and the tree will move to the river. So many times we discount the fact that we have the ability to do great things. We have the ability to do great things, but our faith has to be like my grandkids. You just have to believe. You have to believe that when God says something, He's going to do it. That's what childlike faith is all about. It's very, very simple. Like this very, very basic, simple toy. No electronics, very simple mechanics. They don't have to put batteries in it. I mean, it's as basic as it can possibly be. And that's how our faith needs to be. Our faith needs to be simple. It needs to be pure. It needs to be childlike. If God said it, just believe it. If He told you that your children are going to get saved, look for them in 2020 to come walking down the aisle. If He told you your body's going to be healed, then go ahead and start rejoicing that God has healed you completely. If he tells you that your wine vats are going to be full to the overflow and that you're going to be blessed in the city, blessed in the field, accept that as the gospel and put your faith in God and trust him just like these kids are trusting today. It's very, very simple. Your faith can be just like a child's. And when you have childlike faith, that's when God is the most apt and the most able to meet all of the needs that you have. Coming from my front porch with a simple message today and a fun-filled day with our grandchildren, Pastor Sean saying that I love you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow at Irwin Hill. God bless you is my prayer.